Do you ever go grocery shopping just to buy a few things and end up with a cart full of snacks you didn't plan for? Well, this is Amy's story. How one simple shopping trip turned into a cozy little adventure. My name is Amy, and every Saturday morning I go grocery shopping. I actually enjoy it, but only when I'm organized. That's why I always make a shopping list before leaving home. Without a list, I'd probably buy a lot of things I don't need, like 5 kinds of chocolate or too many snacks. So before going out, I make myself a cup of coffee, sit at the kitchen table, and start writing. I open my fridge and look inside. Okay, I say to myself. I still have butter, but I need more milk. I'm out of eggs, and the tomatoes are looking sad. On my list I write milk, eggs, fresh vegetables, some fruit, bread, yogurt. I love fresh vegetables and fruits. They make me feel healthy and full of energy. My favorite vegetables are broccoli, spinach, and red peppers. For fruits, I usually buy bananas, oranges, and sometimes strawberries when they're not too expensive. I'm not a big fan of meat. I eat it sometimes, but not every week. Maybe I'll buy some chicken, but that's it. I prefer fish or vegetarian dishes. After finishing my list, I grab my reusable shopping bags. I try to avoid plastic ones and head to the supermarket. It's only 10 minutes away on foot, so I don't need a car. When I arrive, the supermarket is already full of people. I take a shopping cart and start with the fruits and vegetables section. It's my favorite part of the store. Everything looks so colorful. I pick up some bright red tomatoes, green cucumbers, fresh lettuce, and a bunch of bananas. Then I add a bag of apples and some oranges. I always smell the oranges before buying them. They must smell sweet and fresh. Next, I move to the dairy section. I grab a bottle of low-fat milk and 2 cups of Greek yogurt. Then I take a small piece of cheese. I love cheese, especially mozzarella. It's perfect for my homemade pizza nights. As I walk down the aisles, I see all kinds of snacks. Chips, cookies, and chocolate bars. I stop for a second. Do I really need them? I ask myself. Maybe just 1 bar of dark chocolate. It's healthy, right? I smile and put it in my cart. Then I go to the bakery corner. The smell there is amazing. Fresh bread, croissants, and rolls. I can never resist it. I choose a loaf of whole grain bread and one small croissant as a treat. After that, I remember I need some rice and pasta for the week. I find a big bag of rice on sale and a box of whole wheat pasta. Perfect. Finally, I visit the frozen food section. I usually don't buy much there, but sometimes I take frozen berries for smoothies. They're super convenient. Just blend them with yogurt and a banana, and breakfast is ready in 2 minutes. When I finish, I look at my cart. It's not too full, but it has everything I need. Now it's time to pay. Here comes my favorite part, the self-checkout machines. I love them because I don't have to wait in a long line. I scan my items one by one. It feels like a little game. Sometimes the machine doesn't scan something properly, and I have to call the shop assistant. When I finish, I pay by card. I almost never use cash anymore, and put my groceries into the reusable bags. It's satisfying to see everything I plan to buy and nothing extra. Well, except for that one bar of chocolate. At home, I unpack everything and put it in the right places. Milk in the fridge, bread in the box, fruit on the table. The kitchen suddenly looks brighter with all those fresh colors. Then I make myself a cup of tea and toast with cheese and tomato. While eating, I think about how small things, like grocery shopping, can actually make you happy when you do them mindfully. Next week, I'll probably do it all again. Maybe I'll try a new recipe with vegetables I haven't cooked before. But one thing is sure. I'll still make my shopping list, because that's the secret to a calm, organized life. If this story made you smile, don't forget to like the video. Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite thing to buy when you go shopping? And of course, subscribe for more cozy, feel-good stories like this one. Because sometimes, happiness is hiding right in the everyday moments.